very good day to you and thanks for joining us on Express Update. I am Honorable Bevelyn Echabia. And on to our news headlines. Over 7,000 nurses and midwives protest 8-month salary arrears. Also coming up, at Kwawoma, DCE distributes 9,000 oil palm seedlings allocations. This and many other stories coming up shortly. Stay tuned. In our first story, more than 7,000 nurses and midwives in Ghana's public health facilities have staged a protest demanding the payment of 8-month salary arrears. The group, operating under the name Coalition of Unpaid Nurses and Midwives, says the delay has left them in severe financial distress, despite being granted financial clearance earlier this year. The coalition has vowed to continue its push until the salaries are paid, warning that the situation threatens not only their livelihoods, but also the quality of healthcare delivery.
Your nurses are dying. Your people are dying. So who cares for the caregiver? We the nurses who care for the sick. Now we need Ghanaians. Ghanaians need their nurses, but now we the nurses we need Ghanaians. Ghana for Musorio. Chobol. Yeah. Chobol. Yeah. Now is the time to speak for your nurses. We are perishing. Ghanaians, your nurses are dying. We wake up in the morning, at dawn, in the night, sleepless nights. We go to care for the sick, and this is the treatment we are receiving. So, what at all did we do wrong? Why did we go wrong to deserve this treatment? Ghana for Musorio.
In our next story, the district chief executive for Kwawoma, Mrs. Grace Ajimana Samoa, has distributed 9,000 oil palm seedlings to 400 farmers in Kwawoma, supporting the government's agricultural goals. The initiative aims to boost productivity and improve livelihoods, with plans for further collaboration with the Ministry for Food and Agriculture. Mrs. Asamoah emphasized the non-partisan nature of the distribution and the importance of agriculture to Ghana's economy. Now, away from that, several hospitality facilities in Katua and surrounding areas have been shut down by the Ghana Tourism Authority for operating without licenses and failing to meet regulatory standards. The exercise, which affected facilities in central Katua, Ofanko, Kakraba, and Yinyano, was part of the nationwide clampdown on unlicensed hospitality businesses. Speaking to the media on Monday, August 18, 2025, Deputy Director of the GTA's Accra West Regional Directorate, Shindela Wono, emphasized the Ghanaian law requires restaurants, guest houses, hostels, and travel and tour companies to obtain a valid GTA license before operating. The authority warned that the affected facilities will only be allowed to reopen after meeting the required standards and regularizing their operations. Meanwhile, in our last story, this year's Gamashi Homowa Festival was given special attention on Clock TV's cultural and festival show, with thrilling scenes captured on the grounds and in the studio. The discussion focused on the migration journey and spiritual beliefs of the Gandangbe people, offering viewers a deeper understanding of the historic celebration. Marketing consultant Mr. Sam Wonate and Na Joyo Oshedi Robolo Juete Chufanyolo joined the show as guests, sharing insights into the cultural significance of Homowo and its enduring role in preserving Ghana heritage.
But when there's going to be separation, there is something unique that is always done. That is why the Ghans can trace themselves all the way back. The uniqueness is they leave symbols, tokens, emblems, and languages, and then they give names to leaders. So just in case you change your mind, you want to connect to your people or you want to follow to your people, you bring those emblems, those symbols, and you can trace or connect to your people. You understand that?
Yes.
So that's why the girls can say, when I look at the symbols, the emblems, I was from Egypt. I have been there because my people are there.
Yeah. Nakaini.
Bringing it back again, then we came to a country called Ethiopia. The girls passed through Ethiopia. Some had to stay. The same thing happened. Emblems, symbols, names were also left behind. So this is it. Then from there we came to South Sudan, then Nigeria, the Ile-Ife, before we move to our final settlement.
So Wulomo means Wolumo, our Lord. We revere them so much that we don't even mention their names, because for us, they commune directly with God. So we call them our lords. And these people have powers that they operate with, or they have deities that they operate with, which represents elements of the world. Now, the Nile Wulomo, which we all mention, is actually the Nile. Nile is the Nile, because we always live along water bodies. Before gas will settle, one of the first things we look out for is water.
The festival, marked by the drumming, dancing, and traditional rituals, continues to be a symbol of unity and resilience among the Ga people. And thank you so much for joining us on the Express Updates. I am Honorable Beverly Jabia. Do stay for the rest of our programs.